Hi friends, it's Vanessa. I don't have a title for this yet. I was gonna do an eyeshadow look because I put a poll up the other day, but I don't think it's a good time to do it because I feel like I'm gonna get choked up and I'm gonna cry, so I don't want to do eyeshadow. Let me turn my notifications off and I will explain to you a little bit more. Okay, so I've been doing this training this week. I need to get ready. I've been doing this training this week and it's brought up a lot of things for me. But earlier I was having a conversation just over text with somebody and I feel like I've not given you enough of myself. I don't know if that makes sense. I haven't told you enough about myself, or I haven't been open enough with you. I don't like when people get all babbly on Facebook, and which is what I'm going to do right now, I think. I am a very different person than I was 3 years ago when I first found this company. And I've been in the beauty industry, so it really had not a ton to do with knowing how to put makeup on and stuff, though this is very different. It was more about I tend to be a perfectionist. I used to see fault in other people before I would see anything else, which is a terrible thing. I've changed so much, and now the first thing that I notice in people is always something positive. It's like my mind has changed. And I've been doing a lot of self-growth and kind of reprogramming negative thoughts over the past couple of years. And this training this week, we're talking about building a team, and I really want to do that, but I don't want to do it for myself as much as I want to share with you, maybe you, the confidence and just the support that I've received from people in this company, people that I've never even met in person. I'm a terrible crier. I'm not a pretty crier. That's what I'm getting at. Anyway, I was having a little text conversation with somebody this morning, and I don't know her really well. What I do know of her is she's super sweet. She's really pretty. She's a great mom. And I think that this company I just want her to be near me. Like, I want to hug her. And I want to give her the feelings that I've received from this company for the past few years. The confidence and just being a much happier person, knowing that I'm worthy, I'm smart, I'm pretty, I have things that I want to teach people. And I feel like a lot of social selling is all about join my team so I can make more money. And I'm at a point in my life where I honestly, I have a great husband. I have a great career that I'm going to be switching gears and doing the makeup full time at the end of the year. But if I had to, my husband could support me, and that's fantastic. I'm about to turn 50. Maybe I'm just having a midlife crisis. I don't know. But I want other people to know the feeling that I have, and that you can do it. You can do things on your own, and you don't need somebody else. But it's really wonderful to have a group of people that do support you and help you and want to be with you to do those things. So I always thought I could do everything myself, and I can. I can. I did it for a long time, but it's so much nicer when you have people around you that will support you. So if you want to make some money, that's great. But if you just really want to be in a place, in a company, or whether even, I had no intention of making this a career or a job or anything when I started doing it. I was just sharing it with my friends, and one of my clients, one of my friends said, Vanessa, you need to sell it. And I was like, I don't want to. And then I ended up doing it. And I thank her every day because it has brought so many wonderful people into my life. And it's really changed me. It introduced me to, looking inward and growing and changing bad habits, and just, I think a lot of people and me, we tend to talk down to ourselves. I used to say this, and I'm not even sure if I believed it, but when people would be like, they would compliment. If somebody compliments you and says, oh my gosh, you look so pretty today, you'd be like, oh no, this old thing. Well, instead just say thank you and maybe return a compliment. That mindset has been the start to kind of changing everything. But also, like, I have so much to offer. I'm smart. I'm well educated in beauty. I continue education. I'm a problem solver. I can use power tools. Kids like me. I'm a great friend. I'm a great listener. I'm trustworthy. I'm honest. I know all of the good things. But it was really weird today because I was writing them down, and I don't usually say all those things out loud. But once I started reading them, I was like, damn right, I am all these things. And I have so much to offer. And I want you, if you don't already, I want you to know that you have so much to offer. And I just keep blending because I feel like I'm going to start crying and I'm going to mess it all up anyway. Hey, but you know what? Here's another thing. This makeup is water resistant since it's cream based, so I'll probably be okay. I guess that was my spiel. I didn't cry. I almost did. I was on the verge. I talked myself out of it. Whew. Anyway, if you're looking for something and it could be just as simple as you just want a few tips on makeup, or you want a few girls that you can chat with, or bare your soul to, honestly. I would love to chat with you. And it's starting in this company. It was such a small investment. That wasn't a big deal to me. For some people it is, and we figure out ways for them to come up with the money. It's only $200 for the smaller kit. But there's just getting free makeup and helping people and being able to throw this in my purse or in my travel bag and be done packing all my makeup is amazing in itself. But you know what? I would sign up 10 times over, just knowing, if I knew then what I know now, I would have encouraged people to come with me at the beginning, because the people that I have met and come across, and this company in general, they're a huge foster care advocate, adoption, and it's just such a beautiful company and a beautiful group of women. And I've done some other MLM social selling things before, and there's always like some negativity and people trying to steal customers. And it's been 3 years and I haven't found that here. Every person, it's like you're not allowed to be attracted to this company unless you are a kind, sweet, encouraging person. That's what it feels like. I haven't met anybody that's like shady or creepy or anything, and it's just so refreshing. It's crazy. So they're starting this challenge in May 1st. It's like a 6-month challenge, and you win a trip, like a fully expense paid trip. And I would love to be on it. I don't want to tell myself any negative stories, but it's a big goal, like a really big goal. Oh, this blush is Hollywood. It's actually one of my favorite pinks because it's not like super intense pink, and it has a tiny little gold fleck in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a satin finish, but it gives a little bit more of a sheen because of that gold fleck. Anyway, yeah, so I'm setting myself some big goals for this year, but what's cool about the big goals is that it also helps me get other people to reach big goals, because I can't do it on my own, but I also can't just lay back and let other people do it for me. So, you know, I don't mind work, but one thing about this is that it doesn't feel like work. I would be putting on makeup anyway, whether I was videoing it or not. And I have some girls on my team that don't do very many videos. They post some before and after pictures. But I think the most important thing about this company is that you share what you love and you're honest about it and you're genuine and authentic. And I'm honestly not just trying to sell you something. I want to make your life easier. I want you to feel as beautiful as you truly are. So there's the bonus is if you buy it. But honestly, that's not even it either, because once you have it, trust me, you will be like, oh my gosh, how was I doing my makeup before this? And why didn't I feel as pretty as I do now? Part of it is the makeup, but I think it's just the whole feeling of solving a problem, making things easier. And when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. And that's what I want to do. I just want to do good. So I feel like I might start crying again. So I probably should just stop. I have to go to work soon. I'll just keep putting stuff on. Do you guys have any questions? Maybe I'll just stop talking so I don't cry. This is my contour that I'm using for my brow filler too. When I color match you, I like to choose a color that's gonna work for your brows. Usually that color is your perfect contour color too, and contour should look like a shadow. I know it seems like I'm taking a really long time, but if I wasn't yapping and if I wasn't on video here, I can do my entire face, including full eyeshadow, eyeliner, everything in 10 minutes or less. I mean, I've done my face in 5 minutes. In fact, I timed myself once and I think it was 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And that was probably over a year ago. I bet I can do it faster than that. I wonder if I can respond to this comment. I'm just going to put Hollywood on here that Yasmin asked me about that blush. I'm just going to write Hollywood in case somebody else was curious. Hollywood. Okay. Whew. I just don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put some eyeshadow on. This one's called GG. I like it. You know what? I get stuck in the same colors anyway. I kind of put some in my case and then I just keep using them. But this is a shimmer and I love putting the shimmer on my eyelids with my finger. And then pretty much the rest of it I do with the brush. But it just kind of gives you a little bit more intensity. Oh, you know what I should have done? It's too late now, maybe. I should have showed you this trick by putting your cheek color on your eyelids first. I'll just put it over here. And usually, I mean, you can try it with almost any cheek color. I would say maybe not the ones that are really kind of brownish, but ones that have like pink in them or something. And then if you put your eyeshadow on top of it, it really just like gives some intensity and it sticks to it really well too. So something you might want to try. Everything's intermixable, multi-use. Like you can use the cheek stuff on your eyes. You can use it on your lips. There's kind of no wrong. You can't mess up. I know I always say it. I'm going to keep saying it because you just can't. There's not a I guess the only thing that you could really mess up is if you, I just don't think you can. Even if you mess up, you can fix it easily. It's unlike other makeup in that way, that you're not just stuck. If you put way too much blush on, you can just blend it. In most makeup, you can't do that. And this is another reason why I like to do my eyeshadow first, but did you see how I kind of went off a little bit on the edge? I can just clean that up super easy by dabbing it into one of my highlight colors. See? Super easy. I'm going to use, okay, so since I am doing eyes, I said I was going to try like a pop of color for eyeliner. Let me see what I've got here. I'm going to do like a green, I think. Let me show you. Okay, so I don't wear a lot of pencil. I don't wear pencil eyeliner almost ever. I do still wear liquid eyeliner because I love it. We have a cream eyeliner called, where is it? There it is. Black Friday liner. It's just like jet black. I've got something in there. It looks like some sparkles, but it's jet black. And you can apply it with your line brush. So this really tiny fine line. But I really like to set it with the setting spray. So I'll spray the setting spray. I have some in my little travel size. By the way, I had somebody say, whew, that spray's a little aggressive if you spray it on your face. That's why I have mine in a bottle like this, because it's a finer mist, but it's kind of freaky when you're not used to it to spray right on your face after you did your makeup. I can't believe I'm still talking. So if that freaks you out, use a dampened Perfector sponge. This one's not damp. You can tell because it's all tiny and hard. But dampen it and then spray the setting spray on here, and then you can pat it in. But the setting spray is also great to make any eyeshadow a more intense color or like an eyeliner. And you can also use it with this cream eyeliner. I'm not going to use that one. I told you I was going to use a color. So let me find a color to show you. I'm going to use like a dark green. Okay, this one's called Ivy League. It is a matte finish eyeshadow. I just think it'll look pretty because I'm wearing a red shirt. And I'm going to dab my line brush. I just use that to fill in my eyebrows. So let me wipe that off. Make sure I don't have all that brown in there. Let me see if I have another one that's clean. No, they both have stuff in them. Okay, I got most of it out. Okay, now I'm going to dab that brush in the Stay Spray. So it's going to be wet. And then I'm going to dab it in here. It kind of makes like a little paste. So I'm going to make sure I get some on a brush. And then I'm going to get really close to my lash line. You'll see when I can't do it on this side, but on my other eye, like I'm super talented, and I can close it all the way like that. I'll do another video with the bold eyeliner tomorrow. I think I might do purple, so you can really see how that shows up. But if you get that right on your crease, I mean, some people are like, oh, I only wear liquid eyeliner. You can make this like liquid eyeliner. I got a little crazy right there. I mean, it's super bold. And of course, if you have heavier eyelids, let it dry before you open your eye. I guess that's the rule with any wet eyeliner. So I think that I love eyeliner all the way across the top, but on the bottom, I never go more than halfway because I feel like it really can close your eye in. How am I doing on time? Okay, I'm okay. I have a late start today at work. All right, you guys, let me see if I got that even. Whew, thanks for listening to me ramble, by the way. I appreciate it. I had to get that out. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Okay, you know what? Let's put purple on the bottom anyway. I might need to clean up that line. I'm a huge fan of dollar store Q-tips. by the way. I don't waste my expensive Q-tips for this. Look at, why is that eye so much better? Oh, here's the other thing. If you're of a certain age, or if your eyes are starting to get heavier, don't draw your wing line straight out, because once you open your eye, it's going to look like it's just falling. So try to go really up. I mean, look at how I'm not even coming out of the corner at all. I'm going straight up, almost even further in than my eyebrow goes. But it's definitely more uplifting. And once I get mascara on, you'll see it even better. Okay, should we put a little bit of purple on the bottom and see how you like that? Let me find a pretty purple in here for you. You can use glitter or shimmer, I mean, for this too. I just tend to choose the matte shades for eyeliners. Ooh, okay. I'm totally going back on what I just said. This is called As If, and it is a shimmer purple, and it is pretty beautiful. Ta-da! I already dampened my little brush here. I'm gonna use this on the bottom. Just like halfway. If you want a super sharp line like that, do it, you know, with the brush. But if you want it softer, you could smudge it out after, which I might do, because it's so funny. I always wore liquid eyeliner until a few years ago when I found this makeup. But yeah, you can just soften it a little bit. Isn't that pretty? Gosh, if you're still watching, thank you. I know this is a long one. Whew, I need some mascara. I am just like bald-eyed without mascara. So, let me curl a little. You know what? You guys always ask me what my favorite mascara is. Please tell me what your favorite mascara is. I have so many that I don't know that I found a favorite. I've tried primer first, no primer. I mean, look at just in this drawer alone, I have this many mascaras. Is that ridiculous? And I'm not like dying in love with any of them. The only one that I go back to is this really inexpensive CoverGirl water resistant. I use it for my bottom lashes. And I think I like the tiny little thin brush, and it's kind of flexy, so it's a little bit easier to get on and not make a mess. I usually only use it on the bottom. It's a pretty thin mascara. It doesn't give me like fullness or anything, but at least it makes my eyelashes show up. But yeah, if you guys have a favorite mascara, tell me, because I mean, I still have room in my drawer. I could probably buy like 8 more. This one's called Thrive. I do like this one. I like it better after I've had it for a little while, because when I've used it for a little while, because otherwise it feels like too much comes out on the brush and it can be clumpy. You can't do like more than one coat, because it's got like, I don't know what it's called, tubing or something. It fully envelops each lash. And so if you try to go back over it when it started to dry, it gets really weird and clumpy. So like that's it. That's all you can do. But it comes off with water, which is cool. And it's very nourishing. So I know people that have been using it for a long time, it seems like it helps their lashes grow. I switch my mascara too much, so I probably haven't given it a chance. But yeah, this one's called Thrive. And, you know, it's pretty good. I'm still on the lookout. I don't like recommending mascaras to people because, and by the way, it's one of the few things that our makeup company doesn't even sell. They don't want to sell something until they come out with something that's better than what's already on the market. And mascara is almost like recommending a purse to someone. You know, it really depends on the shape of your eye and how long your eyelashes are, and if you want lengthening or volumizing, or, you know, the size of the brush. And there's just so many components to a mascara. It's like a purse. Do you like inside pockets, outside pockets, different sections? You know, how big do you want it? Do you like it over your shoulder? Do you like a clutch? Like, it's kind of the same thing, right? Okay, guys. Thursday's hat day. So I'm wearing a hat. And do I look finished? I feel like I missed a color on my eyelids. I'm going to add a little bit of dark just above my crease. I want to show you how this makes my eyes look a little bit more uplifted too. I'm just going to grab a little bit of dark brown. This one's called Trust. And I'm just going to pop it right like in my crease and just a little bit above, directly under the arch of my brow. And let me wipe it off, the brush off, and then I'm just going to blend it. And I'm not going to go all the way up to my brow. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot like my glamazing in the inner corner that I always put, because I like that. There, that's better. Okay, let's put a little bit of shimmer on the inner corner. I'm going crazy. I got green, I got purple, I got brown, I got like all the colors on my eyes. Why don't I just grab something that's kind of like this one? It's called Unicorn. It's like a white. And I'm just going to barely dab it right on the inner corner. Wake up my eye, almost in my tear duct. Bam! Okay. I like it. I'm feeling good. Oh, let me show you this color too, since I'm going crazy. Black Cherry. People freak out when they see this color because it looks so dark, but it's a sheer gloss. And my lips are really red anyway, but yeah, it probably looks way more red on me than it would on most people because my lips are red underneath, but right? I feel fancy. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go to work. Thanks for listening. Love you. If you have any questions, please reach out. If you just want to hang out with a group of people in person, online, however you want to do it, that will love you and support you and tell you all the great things about yourself, that's what I'll do. That's what we'll do. Okay, Vanessa Short, Saint Artist, here to help you. Have a beautiful day.